Hi. The lady in Dillard said, "Are you sisters?" And we smiled and said, "Yes." We had pricked our fingers early on and become blood sisters. Now our parents are gone. Our red-haired brothers are busy with their families. And we're having our first reunion after 35 years apart. Just the day before, I saw her walk up the stairs of the beach house, my beach house, and she was so beautiful, I was afraid. But then I ran to her, and I knew in seconds that nothing important had changed. We met on the first day of first grade in the elementary schoolyard. It was strangely empty, except for us and our mothers watching from the street. She was this beautiful little blonde girl wearing a red plaid dress. We walked into school together. For the next 12 years, we were inseparable. If somebody said Debbie, they said Melanie. Our names became like one word, Debbie and Melanie, Melanie and Debbie. In the first grade, we liked to play with our dolls and listen to Ella Fitzgerald from her daddy's records. In the sixth grade, we noticed that the other girls had pushed their dolls aside, but we dressed our 3-foot Pollyanna dolls up and took them downtown to the movies in front of God and everybody. Then in junior high, we became a bit reckless. We smoked a few cigarettes, we drank a few beers, we took road trips to places we weren't supposed to go. We kissed boys, and we liked it. But no boy ever came between us. We were really inseparable. After our adventures, we liked to go back to her room and eat waffles and giggle and maybe roll our hair in orange juice cans. Sometimes, some nights, I would dream, actually I would cry, black tears of first mascara into my pillow because some indifferent boy had walked away or some girl had said something mean. But Debbie, she was always strong, and our rooms were always secure. Then came the Beatles. We had all their records, but when they were on the Ed Sullivan Show, we couldn't watch them together because it was a Sunday night. But we talked on the phone, and the next day we wrote John and Paul on everything, including our homework. We did that for a long time. In high school, we fell in love with a few boys. We went to proms, and we made plenty of beach trips. Starting when we were 13 years old, we came to this very house where we were now having our reunion. Oh, wow. I didn't understand when we walked across the stage at graduation that I'd be leaving her for so long, that we wouldn't see each other. We just didn't think. She was always my thin blonde protector. If I had enemies, she kept them so far away from me that I didn't know it. I was the timid one, but she was the one who could tell anybody to F off, and she did. She gave me 12 years of the most beautiful day ever. I asked her, how could this have happened? How could we be 6 years old and then have a relationship this many years later that's so meaningful? She, always the practical one, said, we just started walking, and we kept on walking into forever. Yes, we're sisters, forever.